This is Grimace's Birthday, a promotional tie-in game commissioned by McDonald's and developed by Cruel Toys. It was released almost 1 year ago in June 2023 alongside the Grimace Shake. For some reason, only Canada will be getting the Shake this year, but at least the rest of us can still play the Game Boy game. The game is surprisingly fun, and it's actually seen a decent amount of success as a speedrun title already. Over 50 people have submitted a run in the any percent category. Lately, though, there hasn't been much movement on the leaderboard. The any percent route has pretty much been solved, and I think potential new runners might be a bit put off by some of the tricks that are now required in order to get a top time. That's where this competition comes in. Although the any percent category has been well explored and the fun has gradually been optimized out of it, the 100% category has seen almost zero activity since the launch of the game. As of the date of recording, there are only 9 runs present on the leaderboard, with none of them utilizing an up-to-date version of the game. The current world record by Jello Knife, posted 11 months ago, loses a lot of time to cutscenes and a cake minigame at the end, both of which can be entirely skipped in the latest available build. The route itself looks pretty good, but there's definitely room for improvement, and I can spot a few places where precious seconds can probably be shaved off. So, how can you win my money? Specifically, $200 of it. It won't be easy, but it is simple. You need to have the fastest 100% category speedrun submitted to the official speedrun.com leaderboard by the end of the month. The exact cutoff is 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on June 30th. That is the last minute you can submit a run that will be eligible for the prize. No extensions, no exceptions. Make sure to get your best run uploaded and submitted by that time. If you've never played Grimace's Birthday before, don't worry, the mechanics are simple. The A button jumps, the B button performs functions that are rarely even used, such as doing a trick on a skateboard or popping a bubble in the last level. I recommend just downloading and playing the game casually. It only takes about 20 minutes to beat the whole thing, at which point you'll already have a firm grasp of the basics. Once you start learning the speedrun, make sure to hold right on the D-pad as you press Start Game from the main menu. That will put the game into speedrun mode, which is what skips the cutscenes and the cake minigame at the end. You can play on normal or hard mode, which may or may not be relevant for the 100% route, to be determined, maybe by you, if one is faster than the other. The official game rules on the speedrun.com leaderboard will all apply, so no cheating, no leaving the game, no modifications, those are the big ones. And the rules specific to 100% say that you must collect all 40 Grimace milkshakes in the game without ever using the skip level option in the pause menu. The timer starts on the first frame of the fade out animation on the difficulty selection screen, and it ends when the word time appears on the screen at the end of the game. To reset the speedrun, use the quit option from the pause menu, which will send you right back to the main menu screen. As far as technical requirements go, you'll need a way to play the game and a way to record or stream it at an acceptable quality. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you think your run would be rejected from the leaderboard for some reason, it probably won't be eligible to win. Ideally, you're able to stream via YouTube or Twitch, both of which have options to save a video of your full session, which could be very helpful if there are any questions about the legitimacy of your run. I also need some way to pay you. PayPal or Facebook Messenger are the easiest options for me, but if you don't have access to those, I'll do my absolute best to figure it out. Just make sure your region doesn't have any crazy restrictions or requirements, and I'll do everything I can on my end to pay out the top runner once the dust is settled and a winner has been declared. Don't expect it to be the morning of July 1st, as verification takes time, and I want to be sure that I send the money to the legitimate champion of the 100% category as of the competition deadline. You can speedrun the web version of the game at grimacesbirthday.com. You can download it and play using official hardware or an FPGA device such as an Analog Pocket, as long as you have some way to record it. or you can emulate it using any number of available Game Boy emulators. The only emulator I know of that is currently not allowed on the leaderboards is MGBA, but make sure to check up on the Discord once in a while in case we discover a reason to disallow other emulators over the course of this month. That is a very real possibility. Speaking of Discord, there is an existing server called Grimace's Speedrun Party that I'll link in this video's description. Just FYI, I'm not a moderator of the speedrun.com leaderboards or the Discord server. The actual mods are finding out about this competition at the same time you guys are, since I didn't want to give anyone a head start. So you could be seeing this video before they do. Feel free to ping me, AdamJ93, if you have questions specific to the competition. I'll be checking the 100% channel of the Grimace's Birthday section of the server very regularly, and my DMs are always open. I strongly encourage any and all competitors to discuss strategies and routes in that channel, as I'd like this to be as much of a cooperative effort as it can be. Of course, there can only be one winner in the end, but $200 isn't exactly a life-changing amount of money, so I hope that any and all competitors will be open with their strategies and progress throughout the month. There is one detail I've left out up to this point. I will also be competing for the prize. Now, obviously I can't pay myself. The best I can hope for is to not lose anything. But one of the driving forces behind hosting this competition in the first place is that I want to attempt to kickstart a category that I'm interested in running. I do want to assure you that I haven't completed a single run of 100%, nor have I even begun to practice for that category. I'll spend the first few days of the month planning out a route, and after that I'll be going live on Twitch whenever I can fit some runs in. I'm pretty busy outside of gaming, and I do have a full-time job, so I don't think I have any kind of crazy advantage outside of being very familiar with the any percent run. So there it is. If you want a chance at $200, start speedrunning Grimace's Birthday and submit your best run by the end of the month. Maybe another 50 people will participate, maybe nobody will. Either way, I'm going to spend the next month of my life speedrunning with this purple thing, and I hope you'll at least submit one run, no matter how casual it is. Every run on the leaderboard boosts the game's active player count and helps attract new players, so don't be afraid to submit any run. It doesn't have to be first place. Most runs won't be. I hope to see you guys streaming and hanging out in the Discord. Good luck, have fun, and may the fastest Grimace win.